Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2026 Around the Board March Madness of Board Games, where we take 64 games and see who can vie to be this year's champion and have their jersey retired forever. Today, your hosts are going to be the diaper dandy Dan Connors in the blue corner, Kelly Killshot McLaughlin in the purple corner, and I'm John Junglejack. Well, let's call me, technical foul Tysman. This episode was recorded on today. What is today? Today's the February 22nd of 2026. And here to start us off, Dan is going to tell us what is involved in the March Madness of board games. Daniel, what's going on?
Hey, I am happy to tell you what this is all about, but I do have to ask you a question. You just called me Diaper Dan?
Yes.
Like, is
Makes
that
sense to me.
Is that a sports reference, or should I be insulted?
It is.
Okay.
Yes, diaper dandy is a euphemism. It refers to freshmen that are very good at basketball. They call them diaper dandies because they're young. Diaper dandies.
Okay.
You're young, and your name's Dan. So there you go. You're a dandy. You're a diaper dandy.
Okay, I'm going to take your word for that and not be offended yet. All right, guys. Well, this here is March Madness of board gaming, and we've been doing this since 2020 during the pandemic. We've been running this group called FPC Gamers, and every year, it's kind of the highlight of the year other than our convention that's also going to be in about a month and a half from now. But what we do is we ask 4 people to give us their top 16 games of all time, and then we create a bracket with them, and then we put them onto our Facebook page where people get to vote on which game they would rather play. So we're not saying which game is the best. We're literally saying which game would you rather play. So that means if you haven't played either of these games, you can still vote. You can still say, you know what, I really would like to play Seven Wonders Architect, but I have no interest in ever playing Rajas of the Ganges. Or you can say, Heaven and Ale is a horrible game, and no matter what it's against, I will vote for the other person because I would rather play that game than Heaven and Ale, or whatever the combo may be. So that way you can vote no matter what. And then before all the voting starts, we ask that you fill out a bracket. So everybody can fill out a bracket on a Excel spreadsheet that we share, I guess a Google spreadsheet.
Yes.
And we lock in the votes, and we give you daily updates about whether or not you've how you're doing in the standings, and it is always a good time. Everyone's excited, and there's always twists and turns. The past several years we've had I think it was Terraforming Mars was our first winner, then it was Wyrmspan, then it was Lords of Waterdeep.
Whoa, let's hold up. Wyrmspan was my pick. We got to do a little shout out there. Okay, now you can move on.
Okay. Then we had Lords of Waterdeep, we had Castles of Burgundy, and then last year we had Lost Ruins of Arnak. And as John said in the intro, these games are retired from competition. Once they've won, they can't ever be in the competition again. So if you're wondering where those games are, there you go. But some of the best games on board, according to Board Game Geek, may or may not be in this list. And the number 1 game of all time, which is Brass and or Gloomhaven and or Ark Nova, though Ark Nova won already. Did I say Ark Nova?
No.
Ark Nova won 1 year as well.
Okay.
So those won't be on here. So but they may not have been on here anyways, because I don't think any of us actually liked Brass. So that's definitely not on ours, but Brass hasn't won yet either. The last year it was in the final 2, but it does not get to return this year for a second chance. So as I explained, each person gets to pick their division. Well, this year we did it a little bit different. So we made this one around the board centric, and we had Andy, Daniel, John, and Kelly each create a bracket of 16 games. But instead of making their games fight each other, we are actually going to compete against one another. So as you can see on the screen here, Andy's green division, he has the top 8 games. So Rajas of the Ganges, Heaven and Ale, Forum Trajana, Feast for Odin, Marrakesh, Ezra and Nehemiah, Palaces of Caledonia,
whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it ain't winning. And Clank Catacomb.
Wow.
All of those are Andy's top 8 games of all time. The ones next to them are a combination of me, John, and Kelly's. And that's how all of the divisions are going to look. So we essentially picked the top 8 and the other 3 picked the bottom 8. So yeah, that's kind of the framework of this. So what we are going to do today and right on this video for this episode, which did you say the episode number, John?
I did not. I didn't know this was an legit episode. This is episode 80, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
All right.
We're getting
so
old.
we're going to go and we're going to talk about the games. We're going to talk about the matchups, and we're going to kind of do this in real time. We did technically fill out our brackets, but we are going to tell you guys what our brackets are. And you can tell us if we're wrong. You can tell us how right we are. You can tell everybody how right I am, because we all know I am correct. So without further ado, let's jump into this. All right, now that I got my sports ball jersey on, it's my Cubs. That counts as basketball, right?
Sure, why not?
No.
Doesn't matter. It's the only sport worth watching right there. So
there we go.
All right, so let's jump into this, ladies and gentlemen. So we have the green division. We're not going to go through all of them, but you can kind of see it here on the screen. We have the purple division. That is Kelly's division. Hers is the top 8. The other side of the bracket is, again, a combination between John, mine, and Andy's. The purple division and the green division will end up seeing each other in the semifinals. All right, here is the blue division. This is led by me, and the blue division is going to compete against John's red division. You know, we've been doing this for 4 years, and this is something I've never said out loud. I always forget that John is red. I feel like it should be Andy. He's the biggest Chiefs fan I know. And I just always want to think that John is green. It's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, so we got John.
Why are you so angry? Why are you always about to hit somebody?
I don't know. I'm not that angry on the show, I don't feel like. But that's the caricature I have.
Yes, that caricature came from our episode of Amera Trash or Amera Thrash.
That's right.
And there's a fun little thumbnail of John about to hit me with a bat.
That's right.
Check that one out. There's a little Easter egg for you.
Yeah.
I approve that message.
All right. So now that we have looked at the different divisions, let's jump into the matchups, and we will talk about what we picked, what we think the outcome is going to be, and just wherever the conversation goes, we're going to follow. So as you can see here, we have Andy's number 1 pick versus John's number 16 pick. That's why you got the 2 caricatures there, so you know whose games are who. And Rajas has been in the competition 2 years now. This is the 2nd year Rajas is going to be in here. So what do you guys think? Who got this one?
First of all, I want to give you a whole bunch of kudos, because I did not go over this with you, and you instinctively put number 1 versus number 16, and you did it just the way a real bracket would be. And you're not calling the next round 2 when it's still the first round. You're doing round 1 for the whole thing, I think. Yes. And then it's going to be the field of 32, the Sweet 16, the Elite 8. And I just want to give you kudos. I know you know nothing about basketball or the March Madness in real life, but
quit brown nosing and get to
jump
your
into
opinion.
this. To jump into this, this was, I mean, what a matchup. I hate my matchup against Andy. I think he's going to kill me in this because of the matchup.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love if me filling out the bracket, or when it comes up for a vote, I'm voting 7 wonders 7 days a week, 1 for each wonder. But I think Gajas is going to win it because more people have played it, and it's considered more of a classic game. So that's what I think.
I don't know, because you don't hear a lot about it anymore. I mean, honestly, Seven Wonders Architects, I feel like, kind of splashed on the scene and left. I don't know that I ever see anybody playing it either. So I don't know. For me, I picked Rajas because I actually still very much like that game, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, honestly. So I think it's going to be a toss-up.
So this is one of the ones that I find interesting. I went with Rajas as well, but I do think it could be an upset. But get this, the last time Rajas in 2023 was in the competition, it went all the way to round 4, which I think is the Elite 8, and it was taken out by Zolkin. And it was kind of a close battle. So Rajas could be a sleeper hit here. So it's going to kind of depend on the other matchups. But I think all of us kind of agree, like we're all in on Rajas. But I do think this could be the first upset, because some people, I think, might just vote for the Seven Wonders name. All right, so we have Heaven and Ale versus Clans of Caledonia. Both have been in the competition for 2 years. My pick on this one is going to be, my pick is going to be Heaven and Ale. But as you can see, Clans of Caledonia is my game, and I love it. And I would be super excited if we got an upset here. Because
you really think Heaven and Ale over? I'm shocked by that.
I don't know. It gets around.
Yeah, I think that's what I had too. And I was like, why is this 2 Andy games? Because that's what it looks like to me. Is Heaven and Ale Clans of Caledonia. That's all he talks about is those 2 games practically. I can't believe that one's not on his top 16. But yeah, I went with Heaven and Ale.
Does Andy have the big box though?
That's right. He doesn't have the big box like I do.
Don't got the big box.
Well, that's the thing too. We can't have any crossovers on the list, so there is a chance that this was on Andy's list, but I got you. Knocked it off because mine was rated higher, I guess, but maybe not. But all right, so I think so I had Heaven and Ale. Kelly, you had Clans.
I'm going with Clans. I don't think Heaven and Ale is that big of a deal.
Gotcha.
No, John, but I think it's more approachable. I think it's less. It's going to scare off less people than that Clans of Caledonia.
All right, so we're split there.
I have faith in our gamers. I'm sorry.
Now this one, Forum Trajanum, that is the 100% Andy's game.
Yes.
Versus Comic Hunters, which is not my game. This is Kelly. Kelly had it higher. What? Than I do. I know.
Just saw that.
Yeah.
Surely you jests.
No, I do not. So yeah, so this is his number 3 pick versus the number 14 pick. And honestly, guys, I have Comic Hunters going all the way to round 4.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. I think this one is gonna, because Andy's games kind of suck and Comic Hunters is awesome. So yeah. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I've definitely got to win in this one.
Yeah, Forum Trajanum, we played it once and I was like, this is not fun. So I got rid of my copy.
Forum Trajanum. Not played it, not interested.
All right. Our next one, Feast for Odin and Welcome to. Both of these are veterans in the competition. So yeah, this one's going to be tough. I think on any given day, I could change my mind on this one, but I'm going with Welcome to.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones where I think Andy's kicking my tail because of the matchup, because I just think there's certain people that just will never play a roll and write. And then there's the people those same people are going to be like, even if I haven't played Feast for Odin, I know it's a big, heavy game that's, really popular. So, or highly rated. So I think I'll take that one. So I think Feast is going to get a lot of votes that it shouldn't get. So
if it was like, I'm not trying to guess other people, I personally would vote for Feast of Odin, but because I think people are going to go towards Welcome, that was my choice. I just think more people probably have played that. I think Feast of Odin's going to be more for a select amount of people. Even I, who want to play, have not gotten to play it yet. I know you can still vote regardless, but yeah, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, so this one has some fun information to it. So Welcome to, in 2022, went to the Elite 8 and lost against Lords of Waterdeep, which ended up taking the whole thing that year.
Yep.
And when it returned in 2024, it went to round 3 fighting against Cartographers, and it lost to Cartographers.
What a match.
That's a righteous lose.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way it should be. I think Cartographers is so much better than Welcome to. And I like Welcome to a lot, but I do think Cartographers is just awesome. So yeah.
Can Cartographers play 99 people?
Yeah, it can. All roll and write can. That's the definition of a roll and write. It can play 99 people.
Yes.
Just making sure.
All right. So we're divided on this one. John thinks the heavy game is going to take out the lightweight.
Yep.
All right. Next, we got Marrakesh versus Keyflower, and they ain't no doubt about it. Keyflower is crushing this one.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Marrakesh looks amazing. I've heard different views about it, very split reviews about the game itself, but I would love to play it. I would never need to play Keyflower again. I think I've said this before. I played it once against Daniel and some other people that are really good at playing games, and I won. Yeah. And I'm like, that's it. I never need to play this again. I'm good.
Yeah.
I want to play Marrakesh so bad, but let me tell you, I have it It is the worst game ever to punch. It does a tri-fold deal with the chips you got to punch, and it's just so complicated. So for that
really?
alone, guys, vote Keyflower.
Yeah, I think I picked Keyflower in this. I just think more people have played it, and more
Yeah.
people are gonna.
And the
on
first
board
year
with
we
that.
had this competition, Keyflower went to round 4, the Elite 8, and it lost to that year's winner, Wyrmspan.
Oh, okay.
But
So, yeah.
when it appeared the second time in 2023, it lost to Prodigals Club by 1 vote. So
Oh, that's
So-
close.
We would call
I know.
Keyflower a blue blood, Daniel. That's what we would call that.
you're gonna have to define this stuff.
He's still in diapers. Come on now, John. You got to know this.
Oh. Blue blood
All
are,
right.
are teams that are always winners, always in the tournament, always doing, they get all the
Ah.
respect. So yeah, that's Keyflower. It's a blue blood.
Yeah, I mean the third
Yeah.
year it definitely checks out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is two hotness. This is
Yeah.
2 2025 releases. So
Really?
they are both
Okay.
first years. And that is no, Ezra and Nehemiah is 2024.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. It's still really new though.
Yes.
So we have Fountains and Ezra versus Nehemiah.
Ooh,
and
Ezra
I
versus
think-
Nehemiah. I like that. Is this an unmatched?
Yeah.
Ezra.
Oh, I want that unmatched set. Yes. No, I think this one's going to land on whether or not people want like Garfield games or they like the tile laying games. So I think Fountains is more approachable. I played Fountains and I liked it a lot. So that is where I think I'm picking Ezra and Nehemiah. Never mind.
Do you think enough people have heard of it?
It's a Garfield game. I think people will just vote for it because it's the only Garfield game that's represented this year.
That's funny. Is I'm thinking the other way. I'm thinking not Kelly. You didn't know about Fountains till I said, "Hey, come play Fountains with me." So I mean, I don't think many people really have heard of Fountains. Whereas I think people had a couple years now to be like, "Oh, I've been wanting to play Ezra and Nehemiah, even if they haven't played it." Like me, I've been wanting to play it. I've never played it, but so yeah, I picked Ezra and Nehemiah in this one.
Okay. And trust me, John, I've given you credit a lot for Fountains every time we've talked about it. Even
deserve it
on
all.
my top 50 that hasn't quite came out yet.
Ooh, spoilers.
All right. And our next round is the Palaces of Carrara versus Libertalia Winds of Galecrest. Libertalia has been around for 3 years now, but this is the first time Winds of Galecrest
Okay.
is represented. And yeah, no one knows what Palaces of Carrara is. This is like Andy's Oasis,
No.
but the problem
Whoa,
is
whoa, whoa,
Andy
whoa.
doesn't actually play this game with anybody.
That's not true. I played it with him.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, this is actually a game him and I both really like, and it
Ah,
got
okay.
reprinted. So if they even reprinted it, I think there's a lot more love for it than I think you're giving it credit for.
Maybe.
Okay. So who do you have?
I picked that because I think Libertalia has seen its days. And the new version I wasn't quite into. I got rid of mine pretty quick.
Well, really? Because I put
Mhm.
the new version on my list. Daniel even texted me and asked me, "Is that the new version of Libertalia or is that the old one?" I said, "It's the new one, Winds of Galecrest." Despite its flaws, I like it better than the original. I wish it would have had that same gritty look and everything, but the actual play of it, I like better. I love the quality of the components 800 times better.
Yes.
And I just all the different replayability there is compared to the other one is just so much better. But that being said, the pictures that we were given when we were making our choices in the bracket had the old Libertalia on it. And I think the old Libertalia would get more votes than the new Libertalia just because of all the people like Kelly out there bad mouthing it and trashing it in social media. So nobody will play it with me. But so I picked Libertalia thinking it was the grimy one, but I still think this one would win over blah blah of blah blah that nobody plays or has heard of. So.
Yeah, I agree. And Libertalia, the new one, is fine. It's just the initiative track. I think it was added
love
and
it.
it didn't need to be.
Oh, I love it.
Nah,
Yeah, I like it.
yeah,
Just
I
gives you another
guess.
reason to play something at a certain time. So
Exactly. Another reason. That's all it is. Just add more convolution to the whole.
well, I didn't
ordeal.
like the random tie break, of I don't even know who is the tiebreaker, when I play this card. If we're all tied, I
Yeah.
don't know who wins it. Whereas now who has it left. Well, I know he has it left, but I break him in the tie, so I'm good. So Gives
I
you
don't know.
more intelligent decision making.
I guess I don't want intelligent decision making.
Yeah.
All right. And hey, look at this. Spoiler. Kelly and I are doing our top 50 games of all time, and Kelly, Faiyum is higher on my list than it is on yours. So
Ooh.
Faiyum is my selection, and it's versed Clank. And I am sad to say that Clank will probably win because guys, look at Faiyum. See this piece of art? This is the only piece of art in the entire game. It's
Why don't you
everywhere.
show some different artwork from it?
I would if I could. It's on the cards. It's on the back of the cards. It's on the front of the cards. It's on the board. It's on the back of the board. It's on the cover. It's on the rule book. It's in the rule book. This is the only picture in the entire game.
Oh, I got you. Funny.
They
And,
saved the money for the expansion. I don't know.
Maybe that's
I
it.
suppose. But yeah, I think I was thinking about this past few days. My goal is to make Faiyum a popular game because
Same.
it is
Hashtag not a sponsor.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna force them to be a sponsor because it is so good.
It is a good game.
If
People
Andy's
need
got
to
to
know
dye
about
his
it.
hair green, I say let's do it.
So what did you guys have? I have Clank winning it.
Yeah, I have Clank winning as well, just because even if people haven't played Clank Catacombs, Clank is a very popular game.
Yeah.
And so they'll just be like, oh, well, I haven't played it, but if it's anything like Clank, which I know it is, then what in the world is this I don't even know how to say it. So they'll
Let me help you out.
Faiyum.
Faiyum.
It's a Faiyum. It's an Italian game.
I think you guys are probably right, but I'm going to be the odd one out here. I'm pushing Faiyum. I believe in it. And just maybe all the people from the Christmas Exchange are going to show up and pick it.
That's true. Kelly, that is a good point. This is the FBC March Madness of board gaming, and people really liked Faiyum in our group, and I never see Clank being played ever.
True.
And the last time it was in the competition, it got knocked out in the first round. It was against Viticulture, so you got to give it some props, but it didn't even make it past the first round.
Yeah, that's
Do
crazy.
it again. Do it again.
Well, here we go. We'll see. This one will be interesting for sure. All right, so that was the last matchup from the green division. I'm going to swing back to the first slide here so we can kind of look at it. We obviously don't have the outcomes of this, but I don't know if you guys want to dive a little deeper into different matchups that you have for round 2 that you think are interesting, or maybe round 3 or 4,
I will when we get to them.
Okay, well, we're here now. So example, I think round 4, I have Clank versus Comic Hunters. I think that's going to be the final 8. And I think Clank is going to win that one.
I've got Clank going a ways. Yes.
Yeah.
I have faith in Clank this year. Might just be the matchups, but I have some faith in them.
How far do you have Comic Hunters going?
I have Comic Hunters in the Sweet 16.
Okay. So you think it's going to
I got to win one more.
What is it going to lose to?
I've got Comic Hunters. I got Libertalia. Yeah, I haven't losing to Libertalia because I thought it was old Libertalia.
Okay.
But either way, I think it's a good chance that it beats it. And then I've got Clank knocking off Feast.
Yeah,
because I think it's more approachable. But then I have Libertalia beating Clank, which I don't know if it will now with it being the new Libertalia.
I have Welcome 2 beating Feast, so I have Welcome 2 versus Clank, and I think that one's going to be tough. And honestly, in retrospect, I don't know why I did that. I probably should have went full on Welcome 2. Oof, I don't know. Kelly, what does your breakdown look like?
It can go anyway.
So I almost wanted Faiyum going all the way down to round 4, but I know. That's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't do it. So I don't have Clank. I have Faiyum and Welcome to, I guess. And I gave it to Keyflower versus Faiyum, but Keyflower is what's going to, I think, push through all the way to the final 4.
All right.
Oh,
so
really?
What's your Elite 8? You have Keyflower versus who?
For the final 4?
Yeah, final 8.
No,
final 8
to get to the final 4.
Let's see. I have Keyflower against Fountain, so I think
Oh.
Keyflower is going to take
Oh,
it.
you had fountains
Okay.
going ways. Okay.
Yeah, if those two are going together, that's definitely going to be the outcome. So, all right. Well, there we go. So I think so I had Clank on the final 4. John has Clank, and what did you have, Kelly?
On the final
I had,
4, I have
Yeah.
Keyflower and Fountains.
I had Libertalia beating Clank.
Oh, okay. So we're
Making
all
it
different
fun.
then. That's awesome.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
One of us is going to be crying.
That's right.
Maybe
All
all
right, so
3.
Probably all 3. I think it's going to be welcome too. Now that I'm talking about this.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to Kelly's division now, because the winner of this division will go against Andy's division. So
Okay.
we have we have Kelly's number 1, Luthier, which is still
Yeah.
shocking to this day.
Shocking that it's your
And-
number 1.
I don't know what you're shocked about, so shush your mouth.
Maybe you flipping the table the only time I saw you play it. Maybe that's what shocked me.
You know what, John? Your turns took too long, and our friend Joe Bragg
That's
even
what
said
it is.
so.
You know, I'll do it. I'll say what Andy always says. If you win the game, your turns didn't take too long.
Okay.
Yeah, I will argue to
I
my
don't
death
agree with
on
that, but that's
one.
what he says.
All right. Well, we got Luthier versus Pipeline. So we got 2 good heavy Euro games here. This one will be a good battle for sure. Does the classic Pipeline, does it have a chance
Classic
against the
to
new
Daniel.
hotness? Oh, it's classic. Do you see how often it's been? This is the second year. The first year was also me putting it in there, and it lost in the first
Exactly.
round. But look, that game, it's so beautiful, guys. So beautiful. Actually,
I haven't played Pipeline, but man, Luthier, the theme, the mechanics are so beautifully strung together. It is music to your ears.
All right.
Yes, I have Luthier winning that. It's the new hotness, and it's I mean, as good as Pipeline is, give me a break. Luthier is gonna lay some pipe on Pipeline with this first one.
While I disagree that Pipeline is not better than Luthier, I agree that it's going to win in this competition. So I think it's going to be, I think Luthier is actually going to be one of the more solid victories here. So,
okay.
Yeah, it saddens me to say it, but it's true. All right. Round 2. We got Boonlake versus Paperback. Again, second year Paperback was in here. The first year was in here. Also, John, you're the only person who loves this game. Can you defend
I think
yourself?
this one is going to be a non sequitur. It's just going to crush paper.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the shine has kind of come off Boonlake a little bit, but I think it's still gonna do a little whooping on Paperback, I believe. But to defend Paperback, if you have a brain and you like deck builders, you would love Paperback. Okay, it's not Daniel's game. He does not have. He's not a wordsmith. Okay,
I don't
have
have a
Daniel
brain
over there and tell him to. Hey, Daniel, come up with a 9-letter word with these letters,
and he'll misspell it and be all proud.
I'll give you a 4-letter word.
And still misspell it.
Now this is the thing though. Boonlake is not very highly regarded. It's just not. It is a Alexander Pfister game, and it is one of his lesser games. People did not take to it very well. So this one will be interesting. But
they needed Dan to teach it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, probably because it is a very convoluted in iconography. That's what I heard.
I'm not an iconography person, and I adore this game. It's so good.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys might be interested to know that in 2020, when Paperback was still old, not that fresh, but fresher, it lost in the first round.
Yeah.
It generated 6 points, and it lost to Fantastic Factories.
Wow, so one of my games.
It was. So I don't have a lot of faith in Paperback. Who did I end up giving it to? I gave it to Boonlake. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
yeah, Boonlake cruises.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of cruises, we have Wyrmspan versus Galactic Cruise. This could be one of the hardest matchups of the entire first round.
So, Daniel, did you do this on purpose? The one of the 2 games I talk about hating the most, you put up against a span for me? A span? What is wrong with you?
Okay, now that's a good point. So what do you think is going to win then? I know what your pick would be, but like, I know what your vote is, but who's going to win?
So why I'm scared is because I know everybody was like all about this game. I don't know that enough people have changed on this one, and unfortunately, I don't hear a lot of people talk about Wyrmspan, but it is one of my favorite span games. I think it doesn't get enough because people want
Top
to,
three.
What?
Top 3 span games.
Yeah, and it's one of my it's one of my favorites, and I think it's such an excellent game. But yeah, this one has got a little bit of a nail biter for me. I'm afraid Galactic, even though it really doesn't deserve it, might take it.
Au contraire, mon frere. I would have to disagree with you. I've heard a lot of people talking about Wyrmspan in the positive. I think it's gonna roll past Galactic Cruise.
Mm-hmm. That's what I have too. I know. Yeah. I picked Wyrmspan, and I'm voting for. Well, no, I'm voting for Galactic Cruise. I want to play that better.
I am, but I would probably vote for it just because I haven't played it and I'd like to play it. But
yeah, so yeah, I think Wyrmspan. But you picked Galactic Cruise, Kelly, to win?
Heck no.
Okay.
Sometimes I just can't hit the button, even if I think it's going to win. I have some integrity.
It's not about integrity. I will say, you're not the only person who said that about this competition. Just know the real integrity is voting for who you think is going to win. And then when the votes come up, actually voting your conscience and not your bracket. Yeah. So that's the challenge of this. And I have faith that most people have been doing that.
Yeah.
Or right. Forget and vote anyways.
Yeah.
Too. All right. Our next one is Galileo Galilei versus Slay the Spire. And guys, Slay the Spire is crushing it. I have Slay the Spire going to the semifinals. Okay.
Of course you do.
Heck yeah. There's no way Wyrmspan or Shallow Seas or Galactic Cruise or there's no way any of that beating Slay the Spire. Galactic
Cruise. I would like to play that one. That sounds good.
Well, I can tell you the sleeves are better in Galileo.
Oh, shut up. Too soon. Hashtag too soon.
The second year for Slay the Spire, was it one of your bracket ones the first year, Daniel, or no?
No, Slay the Spire was last year. So this was actually on there because of Philip Ponzer, which is like his favorite game of all time at this point.
It's the only game I see him play anymore.
Exactly. And this went round 5 and it lost to Brass by 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I have Slay the Spire winning this, Kelly. Sorry. It's not what I would play, obviously. But that's what I have winning. I have Slay the Spire going quite the way. I think I have him to the Final 4.
Wow. Well, you're probably not wrong.
I just know a lot of people like it in our group, so.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get a lot of online.
I'm probably going to bust myself because I did go with Galileo.
How far did you have Galileo going? It's okay if you miss on the first one. You just don't want to keep missing.
I have it going to at least round 3.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. We're not very we don't have a lot of faith in you there, Kelly.
No.
All right, people, listen to me. We need to take Galileo to round 3 just so I can rub their faces in it. Come on, let's do it.
All right, our next one is Isle of Cats versus Creature Caravan. Man, this one I'm gonna have to look because I think it could go either way. I went with Isle of Cats though.
Yeah, I went Isle of Cats just because of the name recognition. Creature Caravan is one of those games that until you play it, you don't really know what you're getting into. And I just played it actually last night and had a blast with it. But
it's so good.
It's really cool how you can.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain it to my sister who hadn't played it before. And I was like, there's only so much you can explain. There's not much going on except for when you see your cards. I'm like, you really got to delve into your cards, pick a plan and go with it. And if something else comes along, pick a different plan and go with that. And so about 2 rounds in, she's like, I love this game. And that surprised the heck out of me. But yeah, great game. But I think it's going to lose here in the first round, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it's a cute little dice game that Andy still takes too long on his turns for.
That doesn't surprise me a bit. A lot of people do.
Yeah. And when Isle of Cats was last in the competition in 2021, it went to round 3 and it went against Wonderful World and it got some good votes. So it's a strong contender.
Okay. Yeah, I got it winning here.
All right, our next one. This one is just a coin toss. Neither of these games are going anywhere. You got Shallow Sea, a game that only Kelly has played. Literally, she's the only one that played it. No one else has. And Endless Winter, which again is a game that just no one's played.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Endless Winter came out with like right on the heels of Dune Imperium and Lost Ruins of Arnak, and it's described as those two, but it didn't do anything better than those two, so it very quickly faded away.
I liked it when I played it. There's a lot going on, and it's a huge table hog, but it's not as confusing as it looks. But it looks really confusing when you have the game set out, and your first go around of it, it's a little, a little clunky. So, but even that, it's got name recognition, so I got it winning in this round.
Yeah, same here with the name recognition.
Yeah.
Oh, they of little taste. Shallow Sea is incredible. It kicks the other two sea games, which is Calico and Cascadia. It's like the meatier, brainier brother of those guys. Those other two are for your sisters. If you want to come play Shallow Sea.
There you go. Okay. No, I want to play it. Of the two that I want to play, it'd be that one. But
yeah, I honestly, Shallow Sea has my vote in the competition, but I still think Endless Winter is going to win.
Yeah, same.
Because everybody's sold their copy.
That is accurate.
Their soul.
All right. And then we have Hamburg, also known as Bruges.
God,
wait, you know what? Was this the Bruges reprint? Okay, good.
It was.
I just realized there's another game called Hamburg that's not Bruges. And it just now clicked on me. So I'm so glad I grabbed the correct Hamburg. Anyway, so this was formerly Bruges, but it's against Root. I think the name's going to trick people, to be honest, Kelly. So I have Root going pretty far.
I think with the whole card controversy of Hamburg has given it more name recognition than you think, because for those that don't know, they had an add-on with all the English on there instead of just the symbology, and people truly hated the symbology card, so they became a pretty big deal. So, and I think a lot of people like this game. I've seen this around a lot. So I think it's going to kill Root. I think Root's yesterday's news, and I think unless you're a dedicated Root person, no one's going to play it.
I actually had to go back and look at my bracket to see who I picked in this, because I don't have either one of these going anywhere. But I had Hamburger winning, just because I think Root it's kind of like what they say about, some politicians. Well, they have high negatives, it's like you can get the positives. Those high negatives are going to kill you. There's a lot of high negatives to Root. A lot of people are like, I don't want to learn 5 games to play 1 game. And, unless it's a lifestyle type game, a lot of people aren't going to get into it. So I would love to play it again. It probably gets my vote because it's been so long since I played it. But whereas Hamburg just looks like another Queen game. But
no, Hamburg is wonderful. I'll vouch for it, and I think you would actually like it a lot too, John.
I probably would.
Very creature Caravan-esque, not really, but kind of like it's that card play. You're looking for synergy with a bunch of cards you're playing. But hey, fun factor about Root. It appeared in the first year and went to round 5, and it lost in a blowout to Wyrmspan, the winner of that year. But when it returned in 2023, it lost to the Crew in the first round.
So ouch.
Yeah. There's interesting things about this is that these games definitely have their time to strike. There's one game that's not in the competition that I think is fascinating, and that is Everdell. It was literally in our very first 5 ones of these, and it almost like every year it got to like close to the semifinals, and then every year it would just go like stay there, and then it would go back a little bit, then back a little bit, and then it disappeared. So this has been a really fun way to track people's engagement and how they like this. And unfortunately, I think your guys is right. Roots, the hype of Root has sailed, and now only the people who really like it are the ones that want to play it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, and for the next one, John, Rock Hard Oh, sorry, I should say this out loud. Forest Shuffle versus Rock Hard. And guys, Rock Hard seems like a fine game, but I feel like it died on the vine. And Forest Shuffle is like just everywhere. So I have Forest Shuffle going up until it hits Slay the Spire.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I've
have
got
Forest Shuffle going all the way,
well, there's not a
almost to
shock.
round 5. Because I mean, well, actually, sorry, I actually have it going further. I actually have it going to win the whole darn thing because I think so many people love this
what?
game. Yeah, I really do. I think this is a
Whoa.
really hot game with all the expansions, even the Darthmore standalone that's similar gameplay. I just think I'm in so many different groups that play this game and everybody loves it. So I really think this sucker's going to go.
Okay. It's bold.
You might be right because I'm usually wrong about these things and I'm prejudiced by my own games because but I've got Rock Hard
I mean,
winning this.
does
one,
anybody
not
know
going
Rock
very
Hard
far.
anymore? It like came
Oh,
and
sure
it
they do.
went.
Yeah, how far do you have
Sure.
Rock Hard going, John?
I don't have it going very far.
Okay.
I
So
think it's just winning this. That's it. Losing to Luthier in the next round. So
He just wanted to make sure he hurt a whole line of his bracket.
yeah.
yeah.
All right, now that we've done this, let's look at the full bracket here and talk about our extended ones here. So
Okay.
like I said, as we went, I have Slay the Spire going to the finals, and I have Slay the Spire beating Wyrmspan. I think Wyrmspan's going to be an Elite 8.
That's exactly what I have. Is Slay the Spire v Wyrmspan, Slay the Spire winning it, going to the final 4.
Yep. And then I have Slay the Spire going to the finals.
I do as well. I have him knocking off Libertalia, which is probably going way too far. That's probably going to end up being Clank that it goes against.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah.
But you don't have it winning?
Not bad. We'll get to that.
Okay. All right.
I have it
What
going
about,
you mean between those two? Yes, I have.
No,
I have it
I mean
going
all
to
the way. You
championship
don't
game.
have Slay the Spire winning all the way?
I have it going to the championship game.
Okay. All right. What about you, Kelly? You told us that Forest is all the way for you, but what's it going up against?
So I have Shallow Sea going up against Wyrmspan, and I'll tell you, that was a really tough call for me because I think they're both phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I
Don't
think
worry, it
just
won't happen.
because once again it's a span, you got to go with the span. You got to just do it every time. So I have Wyrmspan going against Galileo, and then Wyrmspan and Forest Shuffle, and then like I've already said,
Okay.
I believe Forest Shuffle is going to kill this thing.
Ooh.
Whoa!
All right.
You got
It's
Forest
going to
Shuffle,
slay the
Kelly.
dragon.
Hot take, Kelly. We'll see
Yep.
what happens. It's a bold move, Cotton. All right. Let's jump to the blue bracket. Some would say it's the best bracket.
That's some.
Now you sound like network news. That's how they get
I
opinions.
know.
Some have said.
All right, so yeah, guys, this is a spoiler if you've been watching our top 100. My number one game of all time is officially Unmatched. I love Unmatched. It plays great in every scenario, and I think it's going to crush the Red Cathedral.
It could. I could see this going either way because I think there's a lot of love for both, but I can admit that I know Unmatched is huge. So I think it's really going to be about are those geeks going to be there to vote, or is it going to be our Red Cathedral peeps?
That's Say Unmatched is huge, but it's also, if it can be, it's huge and niche because some people just will never play that kind of game. So whereas Red Cathedral, pretty much anybody would play it, but I still think Unmatched is going to take this one.
Yeah. Interesting fact about these: Unmatched was in 2024. It got blown out by cartographers in round
Really?
2. In round
Wow.
2, yeah. And then Red Cathedral made it to round 2 in 2023, and it was beat out by Arc Nova, which that was the winner of 2023. So
Yep.
bold prediction, or this is my underdog pick. I'm not picking the Red Cathedral, mind you, but it might have the power to go to the finals and nobody's going to realize it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not the underdog I'm going with.
Okay. Yeah.
Even though it's my game, like,
when it comes up, let me know. But I'm just saying, I think that's the one that could really surprise us. Is the Red Cathedral.
So I know you've
we'll
studied this. You're the hard-hitting journalist in the group, so
that's right.
He knows the stats.
All right. And yet, despite knowing the stats, I never win this prediction bracket. So It tells
What
you
if
what
you
idiot.
did? Everybody be like, he rigged the
Yes.
thing.
I will say, if you win the prediction bracket, there is a $100 gift card on the line. If I were to win it, I would not take the $100 gift card, but I would take the
You give it
bragging
to me?
rights. So
Oh.
no, I would give it to whoever was in second.
Just to show
Me.
you, just to show you how hard this is for Daniel, because he organizes unmatched tournaments and he has no problem cleaning the floor with everybody in those and taking away the trophy. So,
It's true.
so he has no problem winning his own tournament many times. So he's really
Yeah,
taking. a
he's
step
no
back.
angel.
That's right. All right. So that next one is going to be Gloomhaven, third year in the competition, versus the newcomer 2025 release Natera.
This
you guys
one
got?
hurt. This one actually hurt
Gloomhaven's gonna take
because
this easy.
you think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
and
that name recognition.
we're the only ones who know what Natera is, and it's because we played it at Gen Con. Me and
Yes.
Andy did, and it was great. It was a
Mhm.
great game.
Yep.
Really enjoy it. Belongs right next to Arc Nova and Terraforming Mars, but it just marketing's not there. It's just not. There's no push for this game. So, yeah. So yeah, but I have Gloomhaven. I have it going up to not the semifinals, but to the Elite Eight. I do have a game that I think is going to beat Gloomhaven.
Nah, I think Endeavor's
Yeah, I
gonna
got
kill it.
Sweet
but we'll get
16,
to
and
that.
that's it.
Gotcha. So Gloomhaven is
But yeah,
interesting.
definitely, it's going to cruise here.
Because like what I told you is like when there's a time and a place for everything. Gloomhaven came on the scene in 2020 and it got beaten by Root by 1 in round 4. So it went pretty far. Then it made it to the finals in 2022 and it lost to Lords of Waterdeep by 6. So is Gloomhaven, is it done? Is the hype over? Is it going to get to the finals and surprise a lot of people? I kind of sadly I do think the hype is over. While I still think it's going to go far, I think there's a hotter game on this list that's going to win.
Oh,
much harder.
Guess we'll find out what that is.
You will, and you'll appreciate the pun once you find out what it is. All right, our round 3 is Marvel Champions versus Aquatica.
This one's easy. Marvel all the way.
Oh, seriously?
Oh,
Does anyone play this
Aquatica?
for Daniel?
Yeah, lots of people. I mean, does anybody play Aquatica anymore?
True, but it's a real game, so I think it'll get a lot of support just for that.
Whatever.
Well, you know what I mean. It's not a
we really
card
don't.
management
Explain
fighting
yourself.
game. It's a, it's not some co-op fighting some guys, whatever kind of game.
Where's my board game snob sign? John, hold it up. Come on, hold it up.
Where's my boring?
The real game for us real gamers.
I do have Champions winning, but I don't think it's going to go very far. But I don't think Aquatica is going to go very far either. So
no, I don't have it going real far, but I have it winning this.
Yeah. This was in last year, I believe it was. Marvel Champions was, and it didn't get. I think it got eliminated in the first round, but it actually went against. Well, let me look. I do think it went up against a game that people actually are aware of. That
always helps.
Let's see. Marvel Champions. There it is. It lost to Pandemic in round 1.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh
well, yeah.
But I get it.
But it's a
That's
co-op,
a blue blood there.
Yeah, blue blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Next we have Heat versus Abyss. And I told you guys about the new hotness. I think that's going to beat Gloomhaven. Heat's the one.
Yeah.
I have Heat.
I think you might be right.
I have Heat going all of the way.
Yeah. I think you got a rug burn.
Kelly, I know Abyss is your game, but man, I don't really even like Heat, but I think I would take it over Abyss. So
sadly, I think it is more popular, but to me, Abyss is definitely a better game.
It's not abysmal.
You never played Heat. You don't even know. Heat is a top tier game. This game is fantastic.
I don't need to. Not interested.
You need to. Heat is wonderful. You're just you don't even know. But got some interesting facts about these two games. Abyss, while it has been in the running for 3 years, it has never got past round 1, and it has been blown out every year. As
Really?
for Heat, ever since its release in 2024, it's been in the competition, and it got to round 5 and lost to Castles of Burgundy. And
He
last
went on
year
to
it got
win.
round 2, which is not usually good, but it lost to Brass by
Yeah.
1. By
Yeah.
1. Heat's coming back with a vengeance, and Heat's taking it all this year. And I will say, I predicted the Heat to win it all last year too, and it did not. It got.
I
Well,
think I might
I
have
just
been
hope-
in round two.
Abyss puts the fire out.
It will not.
Ooh.
Not even close, Kelly.
Come on, guys. Have them eat their words again.
All right. How far do you guys
Kelly-
have Heat go?
Oh, I've got Heat winning it all.
You do?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
And
You're about to
never good.
bust.
I'm never good at this. So Daniel, you're in trouble if that's what you have.
Well, I'm not good at it either, so we're double cursed.
I'm usually like, I'll be doing okay, swinging it down the middle, maybe get a little towards top, then I just sink.
That's about right.
All right. So, Kelly, I know you want Abyss to win, but are you predicting it to win?
I'm pushing for it. I know
Okay.
I'm falling on a sword here, but I truly love Abyss, and I'm truly hoping someone wants to go for something classic.
Okay. We'll see. All right. Our next one, near and dear to my heart. This is Legendary versus Tyrants of the Underdark. This one's tough. I think they're both really good games. I don't think either of them, unfortunately, will go very far. And I picked Tyrants.
Over Marvel? What?
People have Marvel fatigue. What can I say?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that. But Tyrants
did you
is really strong. No, I definitely picked Tyrants
Yeah.
because it is a very
okay.
strong deck builder. I'm just surprised by Daniel is all. Because I mean, this has been his primo game to teach, new people and da 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 da. And it is a really solid game. Like it was one of my favorite deck builders, and it's so much content. But oh man, if you get to play Tyrants, you just never turn back.
Our friend Mark Sherlock that watches the show, who made all those really cool expansions for Godfather, also has a custom-made Tyrants of the Underdark board that he wants to bring next time he's in town. So
Oh,
we're gonna have to-
nice.
He
yeah.
better. I'm there.
Yeah. No, that would be good.
we got to get
Yeah.
in on that next time. But
So,
I
yeah.
have Tyrants definitely winning this. Tyrants is an amazing game.
Yeah.
Coolest dude
Yeah.
ever, too.
So we all have Tyrants, but I believe I don't think anything's getting past this next round though. So it doesn't matter who wins, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a short-lived victory for Tyrants.
I have it going to round 3.
Oh, you
Of course
do.
you do.
That's
Mhm.
bold. Bold.
doesn't like heat
I
at
say
all. She's
bold.
refusing
It's just
to vote
different than
for it.
me.
Yeah, bold. You disagreed with me.
All right. Our next one, my third Marvel game
Wow.
of the brackets, and that is Marvel United versus Crossing Oceans. And John, I will give props to Crossing Oceans. It's a much better game than it looks. Even me who likes 18xx games, I still looked at that and was like, John, why did you even want this? But we
How
played
is
I've
this
it.
a
never
fun
heard of
game?
it.
It's good.
Never heard of it.
It's good.
Yeah,
But it's no
it's really
Marvel
cool.
United.
I like it better than Marvel United, but I think Marvel United, I think you finally got the Marvel matchup you were looking for here. You got a game that people haven't heard of that has a bad looking cover, and you got Marvel United, which is very approachable. People have played it a lot because it takes 20 minutes to play sometimes. So a lot of people have played it. And so I think Marvel United's going to cruise here, unfortunately. Cruise
Unless
past
we
the cruise
got-
ship.
Unless we got a lot of chicks that thinks it's a Titanic board game. So it looks
They
a
might.
lot like
Titanic is in the
Titanic.
game. You can own Titanic in this game. So yes, it is in the game. So there you go.
All right.
So
Vote
I
for it.
love this matchup. I have Marvel United winning versus
Mhm.
Marvel Champions, and I have Marvel United winning against Marvel Champions. So I'm
Wow.
hoping
Okay,
for
really.
that matchup right there.
Yeah.
But no
Well-
matter what, the Marvel games are going to lose to Gloomhaven. So
That's exactly what I have is United making it to Gloomhaven and losing.
yeah,
Terrible people.
wonderful.
Well, what did you pick
predictions.
there, Kelly? Did you pick Marvel?
I did because I really didn't know what Crossing Oceans was. So
Yeah.
I went with
Yeah.
Marvel United, but I have Marvel Champions taking it
Okay.
against that game in round 2.
Marvel United.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I do hope it's a double Marvel round. That'd be so exciting for me. All right, our next one is the only party game that has appeared on this list, and it's appeared for
Endeavor
3
Deep
years.
Sea.
And that's what?
Endeavor
No,
Deep Sea,
time's
the party
up.
game. Oh, my
Time's
bad.
up. Time is up, and I think Time's Up is fantastic. It has the potential to go pretty far. I have it losing to Gloomhaven, but I think it could surprise us. It could surprise us.
Of all the games to put it up against, do you know how loved Endeavor Deep Sea is?
Yeah,
I
that's
see this
true.
played everywhere. And here's the thing, I will say Time's Up is one of the best party games. You can play up to a high count. People laugh so hard, and it's such a good game. It really is. But I just think this was the worst matchup for Time's Up ever.
Yeah, that's exactly the way I felt about it. Endeavor, and I was like, what an eclectic matchup this is. Wow. So, yeah, I think Endeavor is going to roll past it. It's
Okay.
going to dunk it down, baby.
I
Boom.
want to look at what Time's Up has done in the past, because it's stood up to some bullies, I believe.
Has
So
it?
yeah, it went to round 3 in 2022 and lost just
Wow.
barely to Welcome 2. It did lose the first year it appeared in 2020 to Mechs vs. Minions in round 1. But Mechs vs. Minion was pretty hot then. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I could see it going either way, but I think it's a
Yeah.
clear no.
Okay. Well, I went with Time's Up, and I think it could surprise us. But you're right. Endeavor is Endeavor Deep Sea is really good. And yeah, maybe this is the surprise on this division that I didn't think about. How far do you guys have Endeavor going?
Losing to Gloomhaven.
I actually have it going to top 4.
Top 4.
What?
So you have it
Otherwise known as
losing
the
to
Final Four.
Yeah. Who calls it a Final Four? I've never heard that.
Weird term.
Yeah, weird. All right. In the last round, we have Power Grid, Kelly's favorite game ever, versus
Yep.
Lightning Train. What do you
This
guys
is
think?
another one where I'm going way against what I would pick, because I picked Power Grid because has Lightning Train really caught on? I mean, it was the new hotness for about like 2 weeks,
No.
and I thought it was great. I think it's a really fun game, but
Yeah.
and it has to be honest, it has a lot of the same feels as Power Grid with the strategic way you're trying to build routes and stuff and knock other people out and all that kind of stuff, that it just does it in a more pleasing way, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
Wow.
not that it doesn't have its
Power Grid
flaws,
people
but
typing right now to yell at you.
yeah. But I picked Power Grid. Yeah, even though I
Okay.
like Lightning Train.
Yeah, I picked Power Grid as well. Power Grid's been in here for 4 years, and it's made a really good showing every year, except for in 2022, it got paired against Brass in round 1, and it lost to
Gotcha.
Brass. It lost to Zulkin in round 3 in 2021, and in 2024, I didn't write down who it lost to, but it went to round 4. So, and it was a close. It like lost by 1 point. So
I've got I've got it beaten Unmatched and go into the Sweet 16 against Heat. So
I had to hold my nose and vote Power Grid. I also have it beating Unmatched. I have it beating Tyrants, and I actually let Endeavor take it down.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Round
Okay, you got a
4.
completely different bracket than I do.
I can see that. I think me and John have the identical blue bracket, because I don't think we've made any difference changes except for Marvel Champions.
Yeah.
Because I have Power Grid beating Unmatched.
Well, they don't call me Kelly the Kill Shot for nothing.
That's right. Now I will say this: if Power Grid gets past Heat, I do think Power Grid will go to the finals.
There's a good chance.
Interesting thought.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty wild if it did.
All right. Well, that's the end. That's the round 8. So let's go back to the overview and let's do our summary here. So I have, as I've said already, Heat taking it all. but I have Heat and Gloomhaven in the final 8.
I have Marvel United making a run and knocking off Gloomhaven, actually, because I just think it's more approachable. I
Ooh.
think people are going to vote for it. So yeah, that's my Elite 8 on this bracket is Heat and Marvel, with Heat taking it.
I have Power Grid with Endeavor, and then we haven't talked about the other one yet. So,
But which one wins? You said Endeavor wins.
oh, Endeavor for sure. I think.
But
it
you
could take
think-
out.
But you don't have Endeavor going to the finals?
Oh, I do.
You do?
It's it's going up against Forest Shuffle.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
that's where it's going to
Wow.
sink.
That's your
All
championship
right.
game. Okay.
Mhm.
That would be interesting. I can see it though. I think it could happen, Kelly, but
Yep.
I don't think the odds are in your favor, but if that is where it ends, I think no
fact I
one
didn't
will be
pick it
surprised.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's move on to the last division. Some would say the worst division.
Wow, so mean.
I mean, right off the bat, we have
I
Brian
know.
Boru that no one's ever heard of versus Crokinole, which
Versus
isn't even a
Crokinole.
board game.
Not even a real board game.
That's right.
Brian Brewer is going
God.
to kill Crokinole.
Brian Brew versus let's go out and watch a Marvel movie or something. That's Crokinole not a game. As well as just compare it to something else. How about a steak dinner? Brian Brew versus a steak dinner.
Ooh, we might lose there. I'm a steak girl.
Well, I think it's losing to Crokinole. I think this is our only 16 team upseed or 16 versus 1 upset right here. Is Crokinole's probably going to knock off Brian Brew? Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
I thought you were going the other way.
Not unless Andy pays.
I was so mad at this
voters.
matchup. When I saw this matchup, I was so mad. I was like, of all the and plus, it's not really a 16. It's like his number 2. But he throws it. He sandbags and puts it at 16, so it gets a favorable matchup. That's
He
what
might
it
have
was.
done that. He might have done that.
Yeah. But anyway.
Wait, no.
Does anybody have Brian Brew in this?
He's taking. No, I don't. Though
Yeah.
In your defense, John, there is a large contingent of people out there who are like you. Crokinole's not a game, and you might get a lot of anti-Crokinole votes there.
We shall see.
Come on,
Yeah,
our area control people.
I told I had Crokinole winning this one.
Wow, John.
Same here.
Yeah.
Just the last time it was in 2021, and it got beat in round 3 by Terraforming Mars, and it was a blowout.
Wow.
A blowout.
But that was the winner, right?
Terraforming Mars won that year.
Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll see. Maybe this is going to be the surprise. How far do you guys have Crokinole going?
I've got
don't have it
winning
going at
another
all.
one, I think.
Yeah, I have it winning one more, and then
I
losing.
think Brian Brewer will take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I
I hope
Brian
you're
Brewer.
right, Kelly. I hope you're right.
If there's any
It's gonna get my
integrity,
vote.
I better be.
All right, next one. Godfather versus Petrichor, and man, Godfather has my vote 100%. Petrichor looks like a cool game, but it's just so unknown.
I was like looking at these pictures. I'm like, Godfather versus whatever this teardrop game is. Okay, whatever that is.
The sad part is this actually broke my heart when I saw this matchup because
Oh, really?
I know Godfather's gonna murder the crap out of Petrichor.
Gonna put
And
a
it's
hit out
really
on
a
it.
shame because Petrichor's an excellent game. It's really well done. The theme's on there so well. It's another type of area control, and I just think it's a sad time for it to come up against the Godfather because now that I've been converted, I love the Godfather as well. So
It's so good. It is so good. It
You know,
needs a
but the
reprint.
people who played Petrichor, it's an area control game. These games actually match. They are actually games that should be in a category together, despite what they look like.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but yeah, no, we all have Godfather going after this one, and
There we
but
go.
that's as far
No,
as I
went
have for me.
Petrichor. I went Petrichor.
Oh,
You did? Okay.
I'm
luck with that.
sticking with mine, even though I'm just gonna
Wow.
have to get my people to rally.
Predicting
All
with her
right.
heart.
We'll rally them. All right, next one is the game that I don't understand why John likes. This is more confusing than any game that he's ever picked, and it's Grand Austria Hotel versus the beautiful deluxe Mad King Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Yeah. How's Austria done in the past? Because I see it's its 4th year.
Well, tell me while I'm looking. Tell me what you've done with it.
Well, I picked Grand Austria in a nail biter because I know there's a lot of love for Mad King, but I just thought maybe it's a little old in the tooth. I didn't realize Grand Austria was such a blue blood, so maybe it'll knock it off quicker, easier than I thought it would. But
yeah. So this is what I have in 2020. It showed up against Underwater Cities in round 2, and it lost barely. And Underwater Cities kind of fell off the radar, but it was hot when it first came out.
Yeah.
Then we had 2021. It lost to Wyrmspan in round 4.
There you go.
It was a blowout. So all of this is trending well until we get to 2023, where it was paired against Gizmos in round 1 and lost by 1.
Man, the Gizmos. Wow.
That's sad. That makes me embarrassed to own it.
We'll see. Is it on the decline or is it going to make a comeback? We'll find out this year.
Yeah.
Kelly, what'd you have it doing?
I personally would pick Grand Austria for myself, but for this bracket, I think people are all mad all the way.
Same here.
It's an angry bracket.
Mad King. It's such a classic game that has aged well, unlike Grand Austria Hotel.
Yeah.
All right.
Next
one is
I picked Grand Austria.
Yeah. It had a moment where it had a run to be a real contender. So we'll see. We'll find out. All right, next is Wyrmspan versus Glenmore 2. And Finspan is crushing Glenmore.
I would think.
Yeah. It probably is, but honestly, out of the 3 spans, this is probably the weaker span in a sense. I think Glenmore has some teeth. It's got, several reprints. I think there's a lot of people that really stayed with this game. I think Finspan's a little bit in the past. I don't hear a lot about it anymore. And this come from the Span Girl, the Stonemeyer, fan here. Fangirl, thank you. But yeah, Glenmore, I don't know. It's a pretty good one.
I think the downside of the Finspan hype is still 5 times more than the maximum hype Glenmore 2 ever had. So I think Finspan is going to roll past the first round.
Yeah.
Probably right.
I could be wrong, but that's what I think.
Nah, you're not wrong. There's no way Finspan loses to Glenmore. Finspan, fun fact, is my favorite Span game. So
there you go. Me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next we have the very niche game that me and John adore, City of Spies, Estriel 1942 versus Seven Wonders Duel.
Kelly, you're killing me. This is why they call her Kelly Killshot McClaffin.
This is like with this. This is like, even I feel bad for John. He's going to be slaughtered so bad on this one. It's not even funny. I'm sorry, John, that he did this to you.
Yes, that wasn't very nice. I've got Seven Wonders Duel not just winning this, but getting all the way to the Final 4 through my own bracket. So it's
same here, John.
Yeah, I've got it killing my bracket. Kelly Killshot McClaffin killing my bracket with her Seven Wonders Duel.
Yeah,
and I mean, I played it and it's a good game, but it's a 2-player game, so I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me that much, but
it's good.
Yeah. It is good.
Let me look to see what it's done in the past here. Seven Wonders Duel, 2020, it lost in round 3 to Quacks of Quedlinburg, but Quacks did go to the finals that year. I do need to point that out.
That's a strong one.
And it also lost in the Final 4 in 2022 to Gloomhaven.
Okay.
Wow. So it's gone pretty far.
It could be a repeat matchup.
Yeah.
I have it going at least to round 5.
I'm assuming City of Spies lost in the first round the first time.
Oh, yeah. I don't even have to look. I'm sure it's a blowout. Hey, I'm going to pitch City of Spies. If you like Marvel Remix, Fantasy Realms, any of those games, Creature Caravan. No, not
play
Creature
those.
Caravan. But those other two, City of Spies, it's that, but they integrate a board to it. And it's better than Red Rising, who integrated a board and it was just tracks and stuff.
It is. It is.
This is actually like area control. There's mystery. You flip tiles over and people die, but you get to plan it so you know that people are going to die.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, City of Spies is it's really clever.
It's a really awesome game.
Yeah.
It's going to get my vote, but I don't think it's going to win.
Yeah,
obviously.
Same here, actually. Same here. All right, there we go. The new Ethnos, or just Ethnos, whatever. Just vote Ethnos. It doesn't matter, first or second.
Who put new Ethnos?
I did. Thank you.
Are you serious, John?
What?
Are you serious right now?
Just like Libertalia, despite its flaws, it's still the better game because it offers you more choices. It plays the same. It plays the same.
No, because you can't tell the colors or the freaking cards and what they do. You play it wrong because you don't get it. Oh my gosh, John, this is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. I am so sorry, everybody who watches this show, that John picked the inferior, pathetic version. Like, I'll take City of Spies. I'll take that crossing whatever. But this is just, oh my God.
This is too much.
Too much. But go ahead.
Same game.
It is the same game. It's just that new edition, unfortunately.
With more races to use, more tribes, whatever. So
yeah.
Despite its flaws,
you can't understand.
It is hard to
it's
play.
harder to understand. It's harder to play, but it's still better.
Yeah. And I have Ethnos going all the way to the Elite 8, being beat by Seven Wonders Duel.
Yeah, I've got it. Well, yeah, I've got it going. The same as you.
Yeah,
Elite 8,
which is sad because
Wonders Duel.
Seasons is such a good game, guys. Like, this has been on my top 10 list ever since I played Seasons. It's just a fantastic game. Drafting, you have dice manipulation. It's so good. So good.
I feel so tricked because I didn't get to see the cover. I actually had this going to round 4, and now I just want to throw up.
What's that? Ethnos?
Yes, this terrible version.
He had the old
Ethnos.
cover on the. He had the old cover on the original.
Yeah, he tricked
original
me.
Bracket. Yeah.
Well, it's the
terrible.
Same. It's fine.
I think most people would vote for both, irregardless. I love
same here. I do too, actually. That's why I have it going all the way to the final 8 or final 8.
Yeah.
All right, our next one is Pan Am versus Wonderlands War.
Now this
I had to
was
go
a
back
fun
in to
one
see
for
what
me.
I picked because I don't even remember now.
Yeah, I know. I need to look too. Actually, I know what I picked. Yeah, I have Pan Am, and I have it losing out to Ethnos eventually. So I even have Pan Am beating Godfather.
I had. Oh, really?
What?
Yeah,
That's
it's the fourth
insanity.
year. What has Pan Am done in the past to garner all this respect, Daniel?
Nothing. It's been eliminated in round 1 every time. First by King of Tokyo, then by Stone Age, and then by Village.
But you think it overtakes Godfather?
So it's not it's not the blue blood. It's the one that gets in by the skin of its teeth every year, barely wins a tournament. And, hey, you qualified, even though you have a losing record. Great, here you are.
You guys are bonkers, man. I can't get it.
I have Wonderlands War beating it right here, even though I would rather play Pan Am, but I think more people would rather play the big bloated Alice in Wonderland game. So
okay,
same.
So Wonderlands War lost in 2024, the year it came out, right? No, it came out in 2023. So the next year, it lost in round 3 to Champions of Midgar in a blowout.
Oh my gosh, really?
Pan Am is going to beat Wonderlands War, guys.
What are you trying to say? That's an excellent game.
Sure. Yeah. Remember, this is for FBC gamers, March Madness of big gaming, and there is a contingent of people who actively want to burn Wonderlands War in every copy they see of it. So
oh no, I'm not talking about that. I thought you were making fun of Champions. That was a really good game.
Well, I wasn't making fun of it. It's just it's been irrelevant for like 10 years. So the fact that the new hotness lost to it is saying something.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
All right, and the last matchup of all of this is Canvas versus Oracle of Delphi.
What in the world is Oracle of Delphi?
Yeah,
it's a Feld is what it is, and it's a highly loved one. So
it's gonna Feld right out of the tournament after this.
I don't think it's highly loved, Kelly.
I think you'll be surprised.
I will be surprised if it beats Canvas.
Yeah, I would be very surprised. I got Canvas beating this one easily. We got a lot of canvas lovers.
That's true. But I do have canvas losing to Crokinole.
So do I. Stupid Crokinole that shouldn't even be in the tournament.
Hey,
and then,
you know what, John?
They pay their players. They cheat. Get them out of the tournament.
I do think canvas could be the hero, though. Out of all of these games, I think canvas has the ability to be Crokinole.
Yeah, it could. I mean, it's going to get my vote. I'll tell you that. If they ever even match up, who knows if they will? But
yeah,
unfortunately, I have Crokinole going away or beating them anyway.
All right, Kelly, what do you have?
I mean, I definitely picked oracles. Canvas is fine, but man, if you're really a gamer, you got to be picking Feld here. I'm sorry. Canvas is for the lighter fare, and I do have it, and John's done a great job of taking this around and teaching people and stuff, but you can't beat a classic. You just can't. This one I don't think has enough teeth.
You can with canvas. It's pretty awesome. Then I got the big box with even more expansions with it. You can pick and choose. I love the big box. It's all organized. What do we want to play with? Flip, flip, flip. Let's play with this. Sweet.
Now, I will say that is one of the best big box designs I've ever seen because it doesn't feel like a huge box. You can actually fit it on your shelf with other games. So I will give it props there.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let me go all the way back to the beginning here and let's talk about our recaps here. So for the red division.
Yep.
So yeah, I have, as we've been saying, I have 7 Wonders going to the final 4. I have 7 Wonders beating Ethnos and Ethnos beating Pan Am. And I think when it comes down to Heat versus 7 Wonders, I think Heat has it. And I think Heat's going to beat Slay the Spire for the final.
Gosh, why do we have such a similar bracket? I've got Godfather going against Ethnos. Ethnos knocking them off.
Okay.
Crokinole and 7 Wonders were the big matchup, and 7 Wonders winning that. 7 Wonders duel, just make sure. And then, 7 Wonders going through, facing Heat, losing to Heat, Heat winning the championship.
Okay. Well, I went with my Petrichor, and I have it going up against Ethnos. And then I have Ethnos taking out 7 Wonders duel. Or wait, sorry.
Really?
I have 7 No, I'm sorry. I had it backwards. I have 7 Wonders taking out Ethnos. And then Power Grid against Tyrants. Power Grid I have going around 4. Marvel Champions Endeavor. I've already said Endeavor is going to go.
You're in the blue division.
You're in the wrong division.
Oh, sorry. My bad. This list is so big. I got Oracles. Sorry. Oracles I have against 7 Wonders. I do think 7 Wonders will take it out.
You got to get that far?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I have Ethnos against Petrichor, so Ethnos takes out Petrichor, so that leaves me with
7 Wonders duel versus who? Endeavor?
Ethnos?
I don't know. Something went wrong in my bracket here. This doesn't look
versus
right.
Ethnos should be.
Yeah, I guess so. So I don't know how
you have
I
the
have
same
Endeavor
lead 8
going.
we have there.
Oh, I see now. Sorry. Correct. So Ethnos, 7 Wonders, and then 7 Wonders takes it.
Wow, we all have that. Okay.
We all have 7 Wonders. But she have 7 Wonders losing to Endeavor, right?
Correct.
And then Endeavor beating who in the finals?
Well, no. Beforehand, Endeavor beats Power Grid.
No, your finals. It's Endeavor versus Forest Shuffle.
Correct. And then Forest Shuffle is going to win.
All right.
It'd be ironic if that Final 4 was in Denver. That'd be pretty cool. in Denver.
Episode.
That's right.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. That's the March Madness of Board Game for 2026. This is the kickoff. We're going to have a link down below to fill out the Excel spreadsheet. But guys, go ahead and join our FBC Gamer web / Around the Board Facebook page so you can vote in every one of these matchups. Also, every vote that you have is a chance to enter to win a $50 gift card to your local game store. And just come and play along with us. It's a fun time. We look forward to it every year. And we'll try to do, I'm not going to promise daily recaps, but I'm going to try to do daily recaps. But we'll see. I always try every year and eventually Peter off because it's also leading to FBC GameCon because the finals will be held at FBC GameCon. So these two things kind of emerge. So it does. I do struggle keeping up the YouTubes during this time, but I'm committed. I'm going to try. So yeah, do you guys have anything to say before we sign off?
Make sure you get on there and vote if you want to smash our brackets. That would be awesome. The more voters, the better. It'd be great to see a record turnout of people voting on this year.
Yeah, sure. I say it's just such a good time, guys. Like, you can really get into it. You got to check it out, especially if you've never done it before.
And just voting gets you a chance to win, right, Daniel?
That's right. Mm-hmm. Fill out a bracket. If you win a $100 gift card, but every vote puts you into a drawing for a $50 gift card. So
there you go.
And if nothing else, do it to laugh at your friends who just sink as you rise.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Our friends, the Evans, they always do theirs completely independently of each other, and they just bash each other through the entire thing. It's really fun to watch them too.
That's what it's all about.
That's right. Bashing your friends.
That's right.
Isn't that what gaming is all about anyways? So. All right, guys. Well, this was fun. This was a blast. If you want to see more of this, let us know. But subscribe, watch our other episodes, and watch some of the other stuff that we've been doing. Me and Kelly, we're doing our top 50 videos. We also are doing reaction videos to Kickstarter trailers. So that's going to be fun, probably. And also, I'm trying to do news segments. So we're really ramping up. We're really trying to get those subs. Also, we're going to have 2 special guests this month that we're really hoping that pans out. But yeah, so we have good things coming, and we're going to continue to give you this great show that we give you every other week. So I think that's it. So until next time, guys, we'll see you around the board. I have a Midwest goodbye. It's really hard for me just to end the show. I gotta keep talking and talking.
I noticed that. While the kids are there getting antsy. Are we leaving, Dad? What's going on? Kelly and I are like the kids. Are we leaving yet? What are we doing here?
What time is it?
Over there yet? Over there yet?
Brought my only basketball game that I got from Killshot McLaughlin.
I know. I like my nicknames. Thank you very much.
I just thought of it now. Diaper Dandy just suggested itself. That was easy.
That was awesome.
Did you understand the reference?
Nope. I just figured it's because his picks stink. And I wanted to say
I was surprised to see the reaction from him. I was like, oh, that's right. He doesn't follow basketball. He doesn't know.
I got to catch my breath. I ran upstairs. Oh, man. I don't play March Madness. Why, it's March Madness of baseball or of board games.